Hi. Mental illness isn't the easiest thing to talk about, and it most definitely is not the easiest thing to handle as well. It can be draining on several levels: emotionally, spiritually, physically, socially, and I understand if it becomes very overwhelming at one point in time. It did become very overwhelming for me in college when, out of nowhere, I used to get random anxiety attacks. Like, it used to be just a normal lecture in college, no situation that demands anxiety, no situation that would warrant somebody to become anxious, but out of nowhere I just start becoming really anxious, and that used to mess with me. For somebody who'd never gone through something like this before, this came out of nowhere and without warning, and it stayed, and I did not know how to deal with it, and I only thing I could do at that point was to tell myself that, okay, just calm down until this episode would get over, or calm down until this would get over, and just sit in a corner. And it used to be debilitating. Like, I don't know when it would come, and when it would come, it will hit me like a truck, and I didn't like it. And the worst thing to do at this point is to check the internet, because the internet is a really scary place when you don't know what you're looking at. I had a lot of things according to the internet, and I decided this is not the place for me to go. And what really helped me though at that point in time was reading about how other people felt this way, and I understood that, okay, this is not something that I am alone in. This is not something that has specifically targeted me, and this is not something without history, or this is not something that world hasn't seen before. There are people who are affected by this, and that gave me some strength to try and figure out how I'm going to get out of this, because people who have been affected by this have gotten out of it, and that sort of pushed me into trying and to get help. And I think that was the best decision that I took when it came to mental health. And that really helped me, even though it was debilitating when it happened. I learned from it. I learned that if you get help, you should know that you're not alone. And if you get help, it becomes a much easier process. It becomes a process you can handle, and a process that you can tackle by yourself. Now, I don't know how much any of this is going to help anybody, but in the off chance that one of you out there, even one of you, believes 1% more because of seeing this video, then I think whatever I've done here is worth it. But more than anything, understand that at the end of this ordeal that you're going through, you will come out stronger, and it does not define who you are or what you're worth. Most importantly, understand that you're not alone. People have been going through this for centuries, and people will be going through it, and people are going through it. So it's important to understand that you can get help, talk about it, and not stigmatize it, so that everybody understands it is a common illness and we can deal with it. And this is something that we as a community should be more equipped to handle, and hopefully you get better one day too. Thank you.